Welcome back, my good people. I'm your host, P of Pinpoint Pictures. Shout out and thank you to all the returning subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that button before you go so you know when I drop a new video. All right, now Netflix dropped another hot one to break down for fans of the Fear Street universe. This time, dressed up as a visual love letter to 80s slasher flicks. So let me review this and share my quick thoughts on the new Netflix horror release, Fear Street Prom Queen. Let's dive in. A 2025 horror thriller based on R.L. Stine's novel and directed by Matt Palmer, starring India Fowler, Susanna Sun, and Thena Strasser. When the It girls competing for prom queen at Shady Side Eye start disappearing, a gutsy outsider discovers she's in for one hell of a prom night. There's nothing new or reinvented here, like literally using every trope and plot point that's been recycled for this style of slasher movie. I'm talking about the school outcast with a mysterious past that ties to the killer's motives, in-crowd mean girl rivalries, the weedhead friends, school jocks, mass mystery killer, and all that. So knowing that and not expecting much more from the movie other than a bloody, real, generic, basic storyline. All right, now I lied. Since Fear Street was attached to the movie, I kind of wanted more. The trilogy was fire, in my opinion. But there's plenty of Easter eggs and tie-ins, but this is a enjoy the gore type of campy teen drama. I think that's what they were aiming for anyway. And I'm an 80s baby, so I understand history repeats itself, and the industry's gotta have these same kind of movies for the new generations. That alone makes it a decent addition to the horror genre. Even with it being a super cliche script, the cast delivers acceptable performances portraying 80s high schoolers, and kudos to that. Because the fact that they all can actually pass as teenagers compared to some casting choices in some movies lately, where actors in their mid-30s are supposed to pass for the 18-year-olds. So the main character, Lori, shines through her thin, overused, but tragic backstory, facing a bully and competition from the school's queen bee. These two have a dance battle at the prom, kind of out of place in the movie, but you'll get a laugh from how ridiculous it plays out, in which the movie's soundtrack is one of the best qualities, with a perfect mix of 80s hits and moody synths to cue every twist and turn, actually working well, setting the nostalgic tone and heightening occasional tension. The movie looks good in its neon lit colors and prom decorated atmosphere, so the cinematography hits us with nice close-up shots of the gore and practical effects used for the kills. And we get some outrageous kills in here, so that's a plus. So overall, the movie leans heavily into the vibe of retro cliches, entertaining enough to please die-hard slasher fans of the Scream formula and the kills alone. I'll give Fear Street Prom Queen a 2.5 out of 5 stars. It could be a guilty pleasure for those having a movie binge watch kind of night, something to turn on at the end or in the middle, in an epic watch list that I always tell you about.
You having a good night?
All right, now, my good people, that wraps up this review and breakdown for Fear Street Prom Queen. If anything I said about this movie sparked your interest, come back and let me know if you checked it out and what your thoughts are in the comment section. I'd love to know your thoughts on whether this retro slasher hits on point or misses the mark. But don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you know when the next video drops. And if there's another movie or any new release you think I should dive into or you'd like to discuss, let me know about those in the comments section also, and I'll hook that up. So keep in tune right here. Till next time, I'm P of Pinpoint Pictures signing off. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace.